Hey, I'm George. I'm from Portugal.
Hi, I'm PJ. I'm from Ireland.
No,
I won't. Cuckoo clock.
we met, it was May 2004 in Dublin. Back then, there was a thing started called internet. And we were in a forum somewhere. I said, like, I'm going to be in Ireland. I'm going to be to a concert. If you want to meet, I think we changed a couple of face pictures or something like that. The day came for me to go to the concert. He was actually there. He showed up.
I remember when I was dropping George to the airport after we had met, he just turned around and gave me a hug, and we had a quick, as he was walking into the airport. And I don't know, there was just something in that spark or something.
That was it. 17 years later, we're still here.
We kept in contact initially through text message and email and so on and telephone. And to make the situation a little more difficult, there were no direct flights between Dublin and Lisbon. But we used to actually use mail as well. We used to write to one another and send letters and cards. And so now that I think back about it, it was kind of a combination of lots of different methods of communication.
Like write letters and postcards. I think that's a lost art these days. One of the things that surprised me about Ireland, it's how similar it is to Portugal, maybe a bit more similar to the people in the north. It's very family oriented.
Initially, it may appear as if we may not be as friendly as Portuguese, but I suppose in Ireland we're known for being very friendly. It's just our greetings will be slightly different. We're probably a little bit more standoffish in the fact we don't hug straight away.
I'm a hugger.
He is a hugger.
I don't see much of a difference when I'm here, other than the language.
I adore Portugal. I love being there. Portuguese food is fantastic.
I think probably the difference you would find between the countries is the food. I enjoy the Portuguese food more than the food here, but they appreciate wine as much as we do.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're texting, there's no memoji, or whatever OG that can save you from a misinterpretation from a text.
What gets lost in translation, sometimes probably humor as well. Sometimes it's like I could say something just to be a little bit sarcastic and wind them up a little bit, and may not always get the humorous side of it, and then have to explain it. But it's lost then when you have to explain it.
I tend to use more like direct Portuguese words to speak. When there's an argument, the Portuguese words start coming out. No, all joking aside, no, we talk a lot every day, several times a day. Even if you don't feel like it, which happens to me most of the days, every day, all George the time.
He's not.
Don't stress about things too much.
Yeah.
Don't think about the distance. We are on a plane, it's 2.5 hours away. And
but for me, that's an added benefit. I really enjoy that. I like being able to get on an airplane and going there. And I'm sure the same for George. It's like it adds another dimension to the relationship. Yeah, I'd like us to be together all the time, but at the same time, we're living in a world now where we have so many opportunities to communicate in different ways. It's as if we probably communicate more than couples who live together would in some respects, because we have to. Like long term, I would like to get to a point where, whether it's closer to retirement or whatever, but I would like to spend maybe half of the year there and half of the year here. Like we all have families in different countries, and so if a couple of days could be spent like that, I think it would help. And I think it would only serve to bring us closer together within the European Union as well.